Hi, my name is Jordan. I am the program co-chair for #CAP in Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated Rho Theta Omega chapter. #CAP, which is the abbreviation for college admission process, it is designed to assist students in their efforts to enter college by providing a hands-on approach that includes all the steps from researching various colleges to actually completing the application process. We'll be interviewing different types of students to find out the student that you would like to be. Would you like to be in res life, a student athlete, maybe go to a community college and then transfer to a four-year university? Well, here is when you can find out how. We're going to help you pick your choice. Today we'll be interviewing Briana. She is an HBCU student.
Hello, my name is Briana Thomas. I'm originally from Philadelphia. I went to high school in Philadelphia, Multicultural Academy Charter School. Then I went to Hampton University in Virginia. I graduated in 2017 with a bachelor's in business management.
Why did you choose to attend an HBCU over a predominantly white institution?
I feel like it was the environment. I remember going on a college tour. We went to my mentor took us to like all these HBCUs and we went from Morgan State, Howard, and then our last stop was Hampton. And I just remember me going to Hampton's campus and then I just fell in love. Like I knew right then and there, like that was my school. I'm going here. And then now the rest is history. But just comparing Hampton, because I remember seeing Penn State. I went there for in high school for a mini program, and just comparing those two, it was like night and day. I just love the culture, the environment, the people. That's what really got me to, or just grabbed my attention.
How did you find going to an HBCU?
The first year, I was given a grant from my dance company, and then after that were loans.
Oh, wow. So the grant paid for the whole entire year?
No, it didn't. It just helped. It helped with my loans. Yeah, so majority of it is just loans, but it was what they gave was like it was helpful, and then I was able to have extra money for like books and stuff from
Oh,
the
wow.
dance company.
So what made your HBCU experience unique?
Um, I guess kind of circling back to what I was saying before, like the culture is what made it unique. I guess, yeah, when I'm speaking to like a lot of my friends who didn't go to an HBCU and like comparing the stories, whether it was an event or just the people themselves, like the HBCU experience was unique because of the culture and then the people. I was surrounded by so many people who were able to relate to me. Compared to like if you go into well, that's not necessarily all the time, but overall, it was just the people they could relate to me and that they just knew me. I can walk as myself. I didn't have to like feel like I had to do a certain thing to fit in. I was myself. Everyone's walking as themselves, and they just embraced that culture, embraced that the texture of my hair, like everything about it was just like I just felt at home. Well, without being at home.
Do you have any like great stories or anything, something great that happened there, or like stories about an event or anything?
Um,
Because I know like homecoming might be a little bit different at HBCU than it is at a predominantly white institution.
I have stories. I'm trying to think of like well, when you talk about homecoming is amazing. It's like you have people from each year that just comes back and then they're all treating you as family. And like they have different classes that they name like every 4 years it's a different class. So I'm Onyx 10 and people from like 1988 who are part of the Onyx class, they see me wear my Onyx shirt and they're just like, oh my goodness, you're hey. Like it's just they just embrace me, don't even know me, and they just feel like they treat me like I'm their family.
Oh,
I guess an interesting story. Well, not interesting, but like a fun story for me is just I was a part of the athletic marketing team and I was able to like go on the field and then the basketball courts and just interact with the crowd, throw t-shirts and balls and stuff. And that was fun for me. So I don't know. That was probably like the highlight of not the highlight, it was great. Everything was pretty much great. But that was like one of the things that stood out to me the most. That was like
now,
amazing.
is there something that you didn't like about going to an HBCU?
Um
Or something that you wish you had did, or something you think you missed?
Not necessarily. I don't think I would trade that in for the world. Like that
Mhm.
experience overall was just amazing.
How about going away to college? Because, Hampton's not in Pennsylvania.
That was intense that at first. It was intense because I that was my first time being away from home out of the state. Uh but I don't know. I think it was more so the people that I surrounded myself with in Hampton that made that transition a lot easier. Because at
Okay.
first I was nervous. I was very, very nervous about leaving, but I knew that that was a step that I needed to do. Like I just felt like I had to explore something outside of Philly because people think that Philadelphia is like its own state.
Yeah,
Like
that's really true. Yes.
they forget that it's a city. So I knew I had to leave, and I'm so glad I did. And then when I did get to Hampton, like my roommates and then just the people that I met over that time, they made that transition a lot easier. And then my parents, like they would come down every now and again if they were off or anytime, like they would just it was a lot. The transition was great.
Did you take any summer classes?
I was about to say that too. Well, I went to they had something called pre-college. So right after I graduated high school, I was a lot of the people who graduated that same year who were going to become freshmen. They came, I think, 2 months before the actual school year started, and we were just like taking summer classes, like just to get a head start. And I think that's what really helped that transition because it was just us pre-freshmen on campus, no like upperclassmen there, or just us. We ran the campus, and it was just great, and we were able to get comfortable that way. And
Yeah.
then when the school year started, everyone was there. So, but we were already accustomed to like where the buildings were, like all the little things that you worry about. We worried about it prior to the chaos starting.
And how was the cat food?
It was amazing. I love my cat food. Like, everybody else have like from other schools, they're always complaining about their cat food, but the cafeteria food. But we had fried chicken Wednesday.
Oh, wow.
It was great. With the mac and cheese, candy yams. They had a pasta station. Um, I will say that towards the end of the school year, they did get like they started slipping. Like they, okay, y'all leaving anyway. But most of the
Right.
school year, it was like, okay, this is great. I can come here. I went like every day.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for interviewing. This has been great.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in. I hope this helped make your decision if you would like to attend a HBCU. See ya.